we really focus on three areas for the business: strategy, growth, and exit. So fundamentally, we help companies figure out where to make their money, how to sustain that growth, and how do you build and grow a business that you're going to be able to transition out of at some point on your terms versus somebody else's. What we're seeing with a lot of clients in this economy, and it's tough for all of us. I mean, there isn't a client that's not feeling some sort of cash crunch or crisis in their business, whether it's a credit problem, credit with the bank and limiting their credit, or with their own customers and getting paid. So going back to the things that we focus on with clients: strategy, growth, and exit. There's no better time, and actually a company should always be reevaluating its strategy. But strategy fundamentally is simply deciding what we're going to do and also what we're not going to do. And in these times, more than ever, you really need to be clear about where your business is going and how you're going to get there. Who's our customer? Who's not our customer? Because there's no additional resources to be chasing, sort of fantasies or another idea in terms of, well, let's give that a shot and this a shot. Some focus and some discipline is really required. So, helping our clients do that is paramount to building a successful business and making it through these times. The other things are, the basics of watching cash, whether it's productivity and execution out on the plant floor or in the offices, looking for waste there's just, because the cash is so tight, and making sure that you've got a handle on it and not being reactive to a crisis, but actually being able to forecast it and then position and do the right thing. So when the cash shortage comes up, you're in a place that you're still going to be able to survive. Because once you're out of cash, you're out of business. One of the things I think that's really important in these times right now is don't do this alone. Don't be embarrassed if your company has gone off track. We've got a client that in the course of 2 months, their business has almost fallen off the cliff in terms of the orders just dried up, and it's pretty substantial manufacturing. You don't need to do this alone. There's economic development groups in our communities. I mean, here in the Lehigh Valley, we've got LVEDC, Ben Franklin Technology Partners, all the organizations that those two groups are involved with. We've got Open Court, a venue that I've been involved with Originate Ventures, and helping entrepreneurs get their business to the next level. You've got your peers, your business peers, and that doesn't cost, none of that costs money. Sit down, talk, strategize. Don't do it alone. I think the fact that or when companies and owners sort of get they get lonely because they create their own loneliness. They sort of go box themselves into the corner and go, I got to figure out a way to do this, and I got to get out of this on my own. You don't. And you never know. And again, one of your industry peers who just sort of maybe talking through your issue, that you suddenly find the breakthrough, or they have a little insight that may be the difference between success and failure.